Why won't my snowblower start? Good afternoon, gang. It's the Drunken One. Alright, today we're going to do a little crash course on solar. Obviously I don't have a snowblower or a snowmobile or anything like that, but I know that cold weather is hard on batteries. We went through a little cold snap here. It didn't really affect much, but yeah, but it is important that your batteries not be frozen, or at least if they have a chance of being frozen, that they're topped off. You want to keep them at least 1273 for 12-volt battery. Try to keep them topped off. All right, so let me show you what I got going today. Just a little something. I hooked up something yesterday, or day before actually, for my truck, just to kind of help keep the battery up. I charge cordless tool batteries with this thing. Anyway, I can't see what you're saying, so let me spin you around and we'll look at it. Okay, so here we are. This number represents the voltage that is in the battery in the truck. I don't even know if you can see it. I'm hoping you can. Alright, so you see it is at 1306 and dropping down. Like, hey, what's using that power? Because there's nothing being drawn from the truck right now. And then all of a sudden, it's going to go crazy. It's going to jump up. And I'll show you what I did and why it does that. Should kick in any old time here. Or maybe not. Let me push. Oh, there it goes right there, huh? Alright, just so we can get some sound out of it, let's reset the minimum and max. Again, I hope you can see what I'm showing you here. Okay, we're going to reset the minimum max. And then we'll look at the average. So again, it's dropping down, and I'll show you why that's happening. See, I've got a power inverter in the front, and I charge up cordless batteries. I'm sure something else is going to have that same brand name. Anyway, so I charge up cordless batteries in the truck, and I see it's skyrocketing again. Drunken One, how are you doing that? Okay, this is actually telling you what the 12 volts is from the battery. These run off of 110, and there's a couple of them that the meter is sitting on another, and then there's another one over there. Anyway, there's a receptacle on this other side, a plug, and it works a power strip down there. And I've had this set up for a while. Then I took it apart when I was working for a company. And so anyway, everything runs off of batteries. All these tools in here run off of batteries, and we'll go through and I'll show you what is those batteries and what they're about, and tell you what they're doing. Okay, so here's what we got going. At the other end of the truck, I have another place where you might plug in your cigarette lighter, or your what you call it, your chargers and stuff there. And then this is a charge controller. When I find it on the screen, there it is. When I find it on the screen, this is I don't know if it's. Okay, there it goes. It looks like it's in focus now. See, it says charge. That would be back there when the batteries are dropping down. So what this does is this allows power to come from a solar panel, which I'll show you here in just a second. And then when it drops down to that 12.9 something, 12.8 something or whatever, it knows to start charging again, just like that. And then it'll run it up to, I think when this one finishes out, I think it finishes out at like 14.2. And I know that seems high, but that's the same amount that your vehicle puts out. It was something around that. That's what your alternator in your truck would put out, or your car or whatever. Okay, it's all just running off of this. I want to say it's a 75-watt solar panel. You see, I got Slim busy. I don't need to incorporate him in the videos again. Yeah, he's head down, and he's my stand for now. He had it. He was holding it in the backyard, but the seasons have changed, so the panels need to be at a much different angle, you see here. And to be very honest, I've been too lazy to go up there and change that one. It goes back to the other setting on the 28th of this month, so it's good for another couple of weeks or whatever. But so that's what I'm doing. I'm charging the truck. Not that it needed it. I have a really strong battery in it. It's one of those yellow six-pack looking batteries, and it's a really good tool. Oh yeah, the inverter I've got running through, this is just a keyed switch. That way I don't have to, it doesn't just stay on all the time. And then behind my license plate, really sneaky like, the original box that it came in, I revamped it a bit. Like I said, I've had all this stuff on here for a while, but I revamped it a bit to hold. Ooh, I guess you know where my spare key is, huh? I revamped it and put some metal hinges in there because, of course, it was plastic before, and so the power comes in there as 12 volts, and that other little red wire at the top that goes back to that thing, like this thing over there, and then 110 comes out of here. Is it OSHA proof? Probably not. But really, I'm the only one that ever messes with this. It does, it's 800 watts, I want to say it's 1600 peak. So it means it'll run 800 watts comfortably, and it'll do 1600 peak, which is really good. I'm impressed with it. I've had this little thing for a while, and it's been a good inverter. And so, yeah. And then, like, this truck isn't wicked enough. I used to have air shocks on there, and the air shocks obviously work off of air, and there was a sensor that you would put on your back, on the back axle. And so when the truck was weighted down, you know, when it got closer to the tire, it would air those air shocks up, and then when you took the weight out, it would know to release the air, so it had air ride. A lot of the Cadillacs and stuff like that have it. I look at the other side of the toolbox. I know it's a mess in this. This isn't any of this hooked up. This is all spare parts. But anyway, down in this mix, there's a little compressor, and I got a manual start on it that you can air up like inflatable toys and stuff. As of now, I don't have the air shocks on it. To be very honest, I blew them up because I had so much weight in this thing one day, and so I blew them up, and I just got regular shocks on there now. And believe it or not, inside, and I won't show you, but I'll tell you about it, there's a 900 watt microwave that I have cord for, just enough to bring it around to this receptacle here. I don't even know if you can see what I'm showing you. So, yeah, that's what I got going. And, of course, when the inverter's on, it works this little light over here in the middle there, that little black light, off a switch down here. I don't even know if you can see what I'm showing you down there. Anyway, okay, well, that was kind of fun, wasn't it? Yeah, oh, I think I'm blinding you, so sorry. I can't see what you're saying. Yeah, I figured I'd put out something, because I haven't put out a video in a while, and this is kind of here nor that. It'll probably end up in this and that playlist, but anyway, it's all good, and y'all have a good winter, and that's one way to keep your batteries charged up. They have smaller ones. They have like little rectangular ones that they're like $15 for two of them. I think they're like an amp and a half, and the thing with those is they put out so little power that you don't need a charge controller, or I think maybe they got a diode or something in there to just help keep things maintained. So maybe on your old tractor that you don't start all the time, or your snow blower or whatever, you get the idea, just any old, your ride-on tractor, you know. And even if you have it parked inside, you can, I think you can extend the wires outside, and you can have a electrical charge to it. It's only like an amp and a half, so it's just enough to keep the battery up. And again, if it freezes in your neighborhood, you want to keep your batteries up because it's really hard on them. If not, if you have golf cart batteries or anything that's maintenanceable, top them off, charge them up. The maintenance free, just top them off. All right, guys, guess that's it. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for coming by, and cheers from the Drunkinone. Adios.